With cameras being everywhere you go these days, it's not surprising that more and more strange footage is being captured. Things that you might not believe happened unless you saw them with your own eyes. Here are some of the strangest things that have been caught on camera recently. A dog reacting to a ghostly apparition is far more convincing than a human reaction, in my opinion. Look how he is taken aback as the strange figure walks across the room. I think this video would be extremely difficult to fake. In 2016, a container ship named Zeta Boom crashed into the Chao Phraya walkways in Bangkok on Valentine's Day. Luckily, no one was hurt in the accident, although it did make quite a mess of the dock. This thief is trying to make a quick escape after stealing a woman's handbag. Unluckily for him, he is too busy trying to get out of the building to notice that he's headed straight for a thick glass window. He knocks himself out for a few seconds while still clinging to the bag. Onlookers soon catch up to him and aren't exactly sympathetic towards his injuries. Could this be a case of the real Men in Black? As the woman is working behind the counter, a strange-looking man walks up to the desk. Everything seems normal at first, until the woman appears to be feeling threatened, and pulls out a gun to try and scare the man away. The man is completely unfazed by this, and calmly talks to the woman. She appears to be under some sort of trance as she seemingly follows his instructions and puts the gun down. He then instructs her to leave with him, and she does so calmly as if under a spell, leaving her belongings behind and the gun on the counter. When the woman reappeared, she claimed to have been taken to a place where she was rendered completely motionless, and where people communicated through telepathy. Could this have been an alien abduction, or a government cover-up? At first, this elevator security camera footage doesn't seem like anything out of the ordinary. The woman checks out her hair and clothes in the mirror, as she waits to reach her floor. Then, all of a sudden, it seems like something is pushing the woman against the side of the elevator, as if something has possessed her body. She appears to be able to see something that the camera can't, as she scrambles around looking terrified. The footage flickers as if there is some interference with the signal. What do you think of this video? Could this be a real demonic possession? Here we have a detonator being set off underwater, which created this unbelievable effect. This poor cow has no idea that she's about to be struck by lightning. If you look closely at this video, as the man crosses the road, there seems to be more than just a shadow following him. Could this be a guardian angel? Or perhaps something a little more sinister? This school security camera catches some strange activity. What appears to be a heavy door opens and slams shut of its own accord. I think this would be difficult to achieve with hidden strings. Let me know if you can see how this video could be faked. A man named Joe noticed that food was going missing from his kitchen, so he set up a hidden security camera to find out what was going on. What he discovered was terrifying. In the middle of the night, a woman climbs out from the crawl space in the ceiling and begins to make herself at home. She helps herself to juice and urinates in his sink, before relaxing in the living room. All the while, Joe and his girlfriend were asleep in the next room. At one point, Joe even gets up to get a drink while the woman hides behind the couch. The next morning when Joe watched the footage back, he immediately phoned the police and the woman was arrested. A woman is refueling in a gas station when a black Cadillac pulls up in front. A man suddenly jumps out of the car and into her truck with intent on stealing it. When the woman realizes what is going on, she leaps onto the hood of the car, in an attempt to stop the man. He drives forward to try and shake her off the hood, but the woman clings on like some sort of action movie character. As the car reaches the main road, the thief obviously has a change of heart and decides he doesn't want to risk being charged for murder, so he abandons his attempt, and gets back into the black car. However, he forgets to put the woman's car into brake, and she begins to drift out into traffic. Fortunately, the woman is able to jump down from the hood in time to stop the car from causing a terrible accident. Could this be the ghost of someone who was killed on this road? If you look carefully at the second car, it almost looks like the figure has hit the bonnet, before reappearing again when the car has passed. Of course, this could just be a trick of the light, but it could be a spirit, reliving the way he died over and over again. What do you think? If you thought your luck was bad, imagine how this guy felt when a stray ball from over the fence set his lawn mower into a destructive rampage across his garden. This delivery man must slip on Halloween decorations quite often, because when he falls over this pumpkin, clearly it's the final straw. He goes on a rampage and destroys everything he possibly can. Unbeknown to him though, the home security camera catches everything. When he realizes he's being recorded, he obviously becomes full of remorse and shows the camera that he's willing to pay for the damage. He probably lost his job after this, but let's hope he got some anger management therapy, or at least a job working from home, where he can smash up his own things. And speaking of new jobs, perhaps this tow truck operator should think about a new career too, after failing to secure this car on the truck properly. The car rolled off the truck and straight into a neighbor's pool. I wonder how long it took to get the car out again. Here's a man who is actually good at his job. When the man began trying on the jewelry, the sales assistant got suspicious and locked the door. When the man tries to make a break for it, he quickly regrets his decision and is forced to return the chain. The assistant called the police and the man was arrested. When a bear wandered into a convenience store, the owner decided to stand his ground and try and shoo the bear away. However, the hungry bear had other ideas, and he wasn't going to let anyone get in his way. These people had the right idea when a bear interrupted their workday. When this boy tries to steal a crate of energy drinks, by jumping over a fence, he ends up causing more damage to his jeans than the drinks are even worth. Maybe that will teach him that crime doesn't pay. This disturbing footage shows a mysterious car, which looks to be trying to abduct this college student. Luckily, the boy manages to outsmart the driver and escape. Well, thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe and hit the bell if you want to see more videos like this one. See you next time.